Shalom. Call Hanayla Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the 144,000, the one-third remnant men, women, and children of the hopeful let Shalom. This is the brother Gabar Yars coming back at you in another quick lesson. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I pray and let's be edifying straight to the point. And I'm not going to make this too long, man, but as you can see, did we not tell you, man? Okay? Once 911 is unavailable, man, you people are not going to have 911 to call pretty soon, man. Okay? No police, no 911, no nothing. Okay? Because these are the times that we're in. This is purposely being done, man. Okay? These cyber attacks and all this stuff that's attacking the infrastructure, etc., is continuing. Okay? So without further ado, let's read a little bit of this article. I'm not going to make this too long. This is from endtimeheadlines.org. It says, developing widespread 911 outages are reported in 4 states. And I think this happened this week. But hey, it's going to continue to happen. It happened in 4 states. It's going to happen in all 50 states, man. It's going to happen throughout all Babylon, man. Once these people ain't got 911 to call, man, it's over with. Okay? That's going to be a free-for-all. For all chaos and all hell, man. Break loose. Because if you can't call 911 for an emergency or call the police, then, hey, it's a wrap. Let's read this. It says, large-scale outages affecting residents' ability to call the 911 emergency number in parts of Nebraska and Texas and the entire state of South Dakota, according to local authorities. Now, I think this happened Wednesday, okay? But nevertheless, man, you're going to see more of this happen. In Las Vegas, calls to 911 on landline phones and mobile phones were not connected for about 2 hours before service was restored at about 9 p.m. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department said on social media. Okay, so it was put back up. But hey, eventually it's gonna go out. You ain't gonna be able to call 911. Especially with all these these people love to call the police. Especially Eve, man. Love calling the police on Jay. Love calling 911 and all this. When them days are coming to an end. Them days of calling the police. Them days of calling 911 emergency. 911 is going to be eventually unavailable to you people here in Babylon pretty soon. Okay? During now, dispatchers could see attempts to make calls from mobile phones and would call residents back. The police said, and all attempt calls have been answered. And hey, yeah, for now. But when 911 is unavailable, there ain't gonna be no more dispatchers. Ain't gonna be no more of that. The outage was also affected in southern Nevada. The Nevada State Police said outages were also reported by the local police department of Dundee County, Nebraska, Kenner County, Nebraska, Howard County, Nebraska, Fremont, Nebraska, and Del Rio, Texas. The South Dakota Department of Public Safety said on social media that the outage was affecting residents throughout the entire state. The entire state of South Dakota, man. The entire state of South Dakota didn't have no 911. Hey, more to come. You're going to have all these states that ain't going to have no 911, period. No police to call either. No phone services, man. Okay? Nothing. No internet. All of that. All of that is coming to an end. Okay? In most parts of the states, residents could still text 911. You ain't going to be able to do that either. Text, use your phone, do nothing. And call their local police and county sheriff's office on their non-emergency phone lines, the department said. You ain't gonna be able to do that. In February, widespread outage, AT&T outage temporarily cut off connections. Yeah, go back to February, man. Yeah, y'all remember that? Hey, many brothers did lessons on that. With that widespread AT&T outage where people couldn't use their phones for hours, man. That's, hey. Look, man. Eventually, all this shit gonna go out, man. The lights gonna go out. The water's gonna stop working. All of it, man. Okay? We're in some serious times. Okay? Let's read this. Let's read, and we're gonna get a few precepts, man. We're not gonna make this too long. It says in February, a widespread AT&T outage temporarily cut off connections for users across the United States for many hours, leaving FirstNet, the emergency communication network, out of service. Police forces like the New York the New York Police Department weren't able to make calls or send emails, man. Hey, this place is done, man. Okay? This place is done. Okay? If you can't see that this place is done, I don't know what to tell you, man. Let's get a few scriptures. Okay? But we're coming into some very, very serious times, man. And when all hell breaks loose, man, these people ain't, hey, these people, it's going to be a free for all out here, man. Okay? Matthew 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And you seeing that, man. People are bugging out, man. Like crazy. I saw a video from the brother Ariel Chayah where this man tried to kill his infant baby, you know, by putting antifreeze in the baby's milk, trying to kill the baby because he didn't want to pay child support, man. Then another video he showed where this man set himself on fire in New York. That's becoming a thing now. Okay? I think another incident like that happened, I think about a few months ago. Okay? Where this guy was, you know, on camera. All right, he was talking about how the government is, you know, this and that, and then he literally set himself on fire, you know, on the video, man. You seeing that common thing now. So people are bugging the fuck out, man. And the times that we're coming into, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna go. It's about to go. It was already bad now, but it's gonna get worse, man. It's going from bad to worse. It's about to go from 0 to 60. These people are not going to have no empathy for anyone, man. And you can forget about calling 911, the police department, anything like that, because that's not going to be working. Okay? Let's read this again. Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Okay, that word iniquity is sin. Okay, lawlessness. See, lawlessness is increasing. Okay, wickedness is exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Okay. Verse 13. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And who's going to endure to the end? The elect. Okay. The elect of Israel. Let's read this. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, trouble, Jacob's trouble, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the days are being shortened for the elect's sake, man. Okay? And it's going to get worse. We're coming into the time of what? Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Only the elect is going to be saved out of these times to come, man. It's going to be a time like no other. Okay? And pretty soon you're not going to have 911. And really, that's just an omen of what's to come, man. Those outages in 4 states, man. The entire state of South Dakota not having no 911. Shh. Hey, that's just an omen of what's to come. Okay? Just an omen of what's going to happen and what's going to take place here in Babylon. This place is falling. This place is on its way out, man. We're in the beginning of evils. Okay? It is only going to increase as we get closer and closer to the end. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Okay? So the prophet Israel, he saw this. He saw Jacob's trouble, man. He's back. And he's going to see everything that he saw, man. Okay? So, hey, all the prophets are back, man. Okay? Verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Okay? Evils are multiplying, man. Evil is increasing. Lawlessness is increasing here in Babylon. It's going to get worse. As it gets warm, things are going to go from bad to worse, man. Verse 19, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. They're sent to wake you Israelites up, to correct you, man. But a lot of you Israelites are not going to wake up. Verse 20, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth. The victuals represents the food. Yeah, with Israel and Iran, trading missiles back and forth, man. Israel just attacked Iran, all right, last night. Okay. So the times are changing, man. Things about to go from bad to worse. It's already bad, but it's gonna go from 0 to 60. Okay? And the victuals ain't gonna be cheap pretty soon. High gas prices. You're about to start paying more at the pump, more for food. Boy, I tell you, man, we're in some evil days. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And a lot of these people are not paying attention to the prophecies, man. Like it tells you in Proverbs 22 and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. 2/3 of our people are not paying attention to what's going on. Okay? 2/3 are too busy trying to make it here in Babylon. They busy with this whole back and forth gender war shit and all this other crap that at the end of the day, the whole P. Diddy shit that don't even mean nothing, man. It's not even important. Prophecies are speaking. Those things ain't important no more, man. Okay? Think life as you know it here in Babylon the Great is about to change. Okay? And it's not going to change for the better. It's going to change for the worse. Yeah, did I read that? Let's read it again. I'm going to read it again. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And you see in that, man. Evils are growing. Okay? Sword. Okay? Nuclear war. Okay? Race war, civil war. Famine, food shortages. Okay? Great confusion. These people about to be left confused, like what's going on. You didn't listen to the prophet, so hey, oh well. Let's read this, verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Okay, a lot of folks about to drop dead from famine. They're about to die. Okay, and the sword the famine don't get you. The ultimate sword is waiting on you. The ICBM nuclear missiles that they burn you up, man. Okay. Verse 23, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to coffin them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. So we're in some evil times, man. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh Shah, I will bring plagues upon the world, sword, famine, death, and destruction. Verse 6. Why, Lord? Because for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay? So, look, this just exposed their cowardliness and military proud world. Thy shame shall be seen. Esau being exposed on a high volume, man. Esau being exposed on a high ass volume, man. These devils are done. Their time is up. Okay? Verse 7. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Who is sighing and crying for all the abominations that be done in the midst of them, and the Lord are, man. Okay, Ezekiel 9 and 4. And great judgment is about to go forth here in Babylon. Verse 9, and therefore said the Lord Yahweh Shai, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. The Lord Yahweh Shai is coming back to avenge his elect, man, to avenge the elect of Israel, his people. The Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the speckled bird Israelites that are scattered amongst the heathen that look like the heathens. Okay? Verse 10, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. And this is modern day Egypt, all right? Spiritual Egypt, which is America. Excuse me, because it models after Egypt, man. Revelation 11 and 8. Okay? So this is spiritual Egypt. Babylon the Great America is spiritual Egypt. And this place is about to be destroyed, man. Verse 11, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Got plagues, bird flu, alright? They talking about the bird flu is now in your damn milk. So, man, things are getting hectic, man. Things are about to take a turn for the worse. Verse 12, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. Verse 13, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. Okay? So, lots of things are happening, man. Verse 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe means destruction. Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction drive nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. The modern day swords, the guns, is about to be civil war, civil unrest here in Babylon. Okay? That's about to intensify. Okay? And you see Isaiah 19 verse 2 is speaking. Okay? Because, hey, you got people, that's pro-Israel, pro-Hamas, them. They back in the streets marching and shit like that. And, it's crazy. It's about to get wild here in Babylon, man. Isaiah 19:2, and I'll set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. Okay? These people about to be fighting one another. Your neighbor's going to be fighting you. Everything, okay? Look, we're in some evil times, man. And hey, once there's no more 911, no more police and all that, these people are gonna have a field day. These people about to get their pound of flesh. Okay? Especially you women, man. You women darn sure about to get that pound of flesh. Because hey, you won't be able to call police on men and call 911 and all that shit. Okay, talking about you don't need no man. We're gonna find out soon. Okay? Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men and excuse me, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. People are going to take matters into their own hands. Okay? When there's no more 911 to call, no more police, people are going to take matters into their own hands to defend their families, man. Okay? And really, they don't want you to defend yourself, man, because that's why they're trying to take the guns away from you. Okay? Purposely trying to take guns out of the hands of citizens, the American citizens, because they don't want the American citizens to defend themselves, man. Okay? So there's about to be a whole lot of chaos here in Babylon. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Martial law checkpoints, they're going to block off the cities, going to block off the states. And you won't be able to travel unless you have that digital device in your hand, man. And which we're coming close to. Verse 18, for because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Not just men, women as well, man. You women are darn sure going to be afraid. Okay? Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. This is the times that we're in, man. Okay? And it's only going to get worse. Only going to get worse. So, hey, we're in some evil days, man. Let's get this. Let's get one last scripture and I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna close it out with this one. So you brothers out there and you few sisters of the hopeful elect, man, this is for you, including myself, man. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, looking round about, pay attention, not as fools, but as wise. Verse 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Okay? Well, the days are evil. We're entering into evil days. Jacob's trouble, man. Okay? So we're blowing the trumpet and then we're sounding the alarm. So, hey, when these things begin to take place, you can't say you wasn't warned, Jake. Okay? So with that, I'm going to end it here. I pray this quick lesson was edifying and straight to the point. All praises and glorifications go to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Hashem Rakak Wadash. It's on to the next one. Shalom, Kwam Yashran, and Abba Shalom.